everyone, again it's Geraldine, your regulated Canadian immigration consultant with my license number R707287. So this video po is to complement the video or the podcast that I have done with Miss Ina Andolong of In a Nutshell ng YouTube. So let's summarize po again your latest update sa inaabangang new home care immigration pilots. May nadagdag sa instructions. Sabi ko nga, pero wala naman pong nabawas based on my observation. So number 1 po, IRCC will start accepting application on March 31 next month, 32 days from now. Napakalapit na po. Number 2, there are categories or streams available. So yung una po is yung workers in Canada stream. And the second one is the applicants not working in Canada or yun pong mga nasa labas ng Canada at the moment. Magiging initial focus po for March 31 is yung mga workers in Canada. Sila po muna ang pwedeng mag-submit next month. Sino-sino po ba yung workers in Canada? They are those with legal status, like if you are here in Canada with a valid work permit supported by LMIA, or kuha nyo po yung work permit nyo through the International Mobility Program, or in short, kayo po yung mga naka-close work permit, then makukwalify po kayo to apply for this program this March 31st. Pwede din po kayo na kung kayo po ay may spousal open work permit obtained through your spouse na naka-study or naka-work permit, pasok din po kayo for the next month submission. So, meron din po mga dependent children who obtain an open work permit under the temporary policy na na-close po last January. Na probably not many knows that there was a temporary policy na nag-take effect na pwede nyo i-apply ang yung dependent child. If you're a study permit holder or you're a temporary foreign worker, pwede nyo pong i-apply that time, but ngayon po nag-close na po yun. I did submit and successfully got approved yung mga application natin for the dependent children's open work permit. Kasama rin po yun. And those on a vulnerable open work permit. So again, yan po is kung sino ang tatanggapin na mag-submit ng application on March 31, 2025. IRCC sticked with the same eligibility requirements with added clarity, though not full clarity pa po ang ibinigay ng IRCC. So what are those eligibilities? So number 1, it is a PR on arrival where caregiver can apply with their spouse and dependent children. When we say dependent children, so yan po yung below 22 years old, single, and no dependent children. There are some exemptions to dependent children, pero it's a different topic to discuss, and we can discuss that separately. Number 2, you only need CLB4 for all language abilities. So we are talking about listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So kailangan po kayo mag-score ng minimum 4, wala pong bababa for each language ability. So ang next po doon is a high school diploma comparable to Canadian standards assessed by designated organizations like WES, ICAS, ICES, and some other designated organizations. So if you studied here in Canada and completed your program, you don't need to send your Canadian education for assessment. So papasok na po yun automatically sa qualified education. And meron pong isang, do not need to have a caregiver experience to qualify. Marami pong natuwa dyan. However, you will need to have recent and related work experience or have completed a credential of at least 6-month related home care training. So yun po yung kailangan. Wala po kayong experience related to caregiving, but you must have completed, not currently studying pa lang, completed a credential related na training po sa home care. For example, 1 year ang natapos nyo na training or education related to caregiving, so pasok na pasok po yan. And ano po ba yung mga sample ng related home care training? So it refers to certificates or diploma or other formal recognition indicating na kayo po ay nakatapos ng home care training program for at least 6 months. So yan po yung program that relates to caregiver certificate or caregiver, personal support worker program, healthcare aid, home support worker. Yan po yung mga. Sabi rin po ni IRCC, flexible work options with a job offer. So employers can be from a private household or organizations that directly hire full-time workers. So nagbigay po sila ng mga example. Home healthcare service providers, home care support service providers. They can be direct agencies, personal care services in residential settings, and pediatric home healthcare service providers. And please note po, hindi po kasama sa eligible employer ang mga recruitment or placement agencies. So kung hindi rin po kayo nag-apply under the old caregiver pilots, you may be qualified na mag-apply po sa pilot program na ito. Nabanggit din po na ang mga applicants who are working without status in Canada may be eligible to apply under a public policy, which is yet to be released po. There is no clarity pa po about that one, and we are waiting for more information about it. So as of now, it remains unclear whether this would allow those candidates to apply on March 31 or at a later date. So marami rin pong nag-aabang ng mga aplikante from outside Canada. So for those not working in Canada at the moment, o yung mga nasa labas po ng Canada, we have to wait for further announcement kung kailan po kayo pwedeng mag-apply. My best advice is stay informed, make your requirements ready, so when it's your turn, then submit na po agad kayo ng application. Again, maraming salamat po. Feel free to contact us kung mayroon po kayong mga tanong, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Again, maraming salamat po.